Hi, I'm Abby, and today we're going to focus on a key skill that will help your students maximise their marks in the AQA GCSE Geography exam, answering 3-mark questions effectively. Let's start by breaking down what a 3-mark question typically involves. These questions usually ask students to describe, explain, or suggest something based on their geographical knowledge. 3-mark questions are common across exam papers and often require students to demonstrate both knowledge, AO1, and understanding, AO2. The mark allocation in these questions varies, but in most cases, students will need to apply both recall, AO1, and understanding, AO2. Key command words in 3-mark questions may include describe, state what something is like or what happens, explain, give reasons for something, or suggest, use knowledge to propose a reason or solution. Before attempting an answer, encourage students to use the bug technique. So firstly, they're going to box the command word, so identify what the question is asking. Is it describe, explain, or suggest? Underline key themes, focus points, required evidence, and the number of examples. And 3, glance back over the question before writing their answer to ensure all parts are covered. To help students structure their responses clearly and effectively, teach them this simple 3-step formula. Number 1, overall statement. Provide the main point or key idea. Number 2, supporting detail, so include a fact, data, or an example. And number 3, further explanation. Give additional insight or reasoning. Now let's work through an example question together. Explain the role of decomposers in the nutrient cycle within an ecosystem. 3 marks. First, we apply the bug technique. So we box the command word, which is explain. We underline decomposers and nutrient cycle. And we glance back at the question. It's worth 3 marks, so we need to provide an explanation with supporting details as well. So a model answer might look like this. The overall statement is decomposers such as fungi and bacteria break down dead organic material. Supporting detail, this releases nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus into the soil, which are then absorbed by plants. And then further explanation, without decomposers, nutrients would remain locked in dead matter, disrupting the ecosystem's nutrient cycle. Students would receive 1 AO1 mark for identifying decomposers and their role in breaking down material, and then 2 AO2 marks for understanding, 1 mark for explaining nutrient absorption by plants, and another mark for linking the process to the ecosystem's function. So overall, this answer explains the role of decomposers and links their functions to the nutrient cycle, demonstrating both knowledge and understanding. It can be easy for students to lose marks in 3-mark questions, either because they provide only a basic statement without further detail, they misinterpret the command word, so they might read it as describe instead of explain, or they forget to include an example, key geographical terminology, or supporting data when it's required. So final tips for students preparing for these questions and to help them prepare. Encourage students to always include 1 piece of supporting detail or an example. Check the number of marks available and structure their answers accordingly. Use key geographical terminology to strengthen their answers. And also practice answering exam questions with them to help them build confidence and familiarity with the format. By using these techniques, students can develop strong, structured responses and maximise their marks on 3-mark questions. Thanks for watching. I'm Abby, Content Lead for Geography at Propello. You can follow us for more revision tips as we approach the exam season.